I mean, this to me, this third one, books and writing material. If I was going to put them in order, so I've done the other two. So you got phones, phone credit, and you got trainers and flip flops, and then books. If I was going to do it in order, I'd do it trainers and flip flops. I mean, even though you get more enjoyment out of a book, innit? Trainers and flip flops, yeah. The hassle that you get if you don't have them. So that's the most important to me. Books and writing material is a second, because you can keep in contact with friends and family through letters. And third is the phone. I can live without the phone all day long. I say I can live without it. It's not like I can live without it, but it's the third least important on them. Yeah, if I was doing it in order. I mean, books. Stops you vegetating, stops your brain rotting, man. You're sitting in your cell watching that telly all day. You're getting brainwashed, mate. It's just full of depressive stuff. I mean, how can you lift your spirits? Yeah, you get into watching EastEnders every week. EastEnders is so depressing. Like, you know what I mean? It just puts you down, doesn't it? At least with a book, you're getting enjoyment out. It's taking you out of jail for a little while. You're using your imagination, lifting your spirits, keeps your morale up. And it's a bird killer as well. It makes time go quick. If you start a book in the morning, before you know it, it's bedtime, like, you know what I mean? And you've done the whole day reading. Time goes so much more quicker when you read other than watch telly. I mean, also, it's a little routine, isn't it? You start looking forward to going to the library once a week. You get forward to looking. You start looking forward to. Oh, I was wondering if that book's come in that I've ordered. There could be a series of books. If you're doing a long time, there could be 10 books. Yeah, you ain't getting all 10 out of one library in order. Yeah, but you go to the library, you're doing a little bit of bird, you found number 3, you go, oh, I ain't going to read it like that. So it takes you another month to find number 1, then number 2, and then you might have 8 and 9 for months, and it takes you a year to find 7 and 8. Sounds silly, yeah, sounds ridiculous, but it's little things like that you look forward to, that I look forward to in jail anyway. Writing, a lot of people like in jail like writing rap lyrics. Garage MCs, drum and bass MC. I used to do drum and bass, write the drum and bass down like when I was in there. Got to a stage where I was so bored one day that I was literally listening to a tape, MC Shabba, stopping it every time he said a sentence, writing it down, playing it again, stopping it once he said another sentence, writing it just so I could learn it. And I went for a whole tape doing that. But the writing comes into it, you know what I mean? It's the writing aspect in it, you know what I mean? You're teaching yourself, you're keeping your brain active. It's no good saying, right, I'm in jail now, I'm just going to vegetate until I get out. You need to keep your brain active and don't feel like you've just rotted away and sort of got brain damage for like 2 years, you know. Yeah. You pick up, I say you're learning, but you're picking up other tastes as well, aren't you? You're picking up other tastes. I mean, you might not be into, you might have thought you weren't into rom-coms, like, you know what I mean? I'm only into me true crime books, I'm only into me gangster #1 books and all that, and then you pick up another book and you think, oh yeah, I actually realise I like these other books. Then you've got a whole nother section of the library you can actually read, you know what I mean? And you wouldn't have found that out unless you started reading in the first place. A lot of people don't read on road, they go to jail and they start reading, because it's a bird killer. But it's again, that's another thing that a lot of people do. They go, oh well, I'll stick to the same thing. They go to the library, they're sort of forced to look at other things because, you know, that little section in the library of your stuff is, you've read the books. So you go over there, you think, oh yeah, it broadens your horizon, yeah? Broadens your horizon. I mean, a good book's more entertaining than a film, isn't it? Just for instance, The Godfather. Yeah, if anyone's ever read the Godfather book, they'll tell you straight that it's better than the film. I mean, the film's good itself. But the book's better. Silence of the Lambs. The book's better. Yeah, they go into, you know, there's one scene where you see a scared face, but in the book it'll spend like 2 pages telling you like the emotions of that scared face. Yeah, man. Books, writing material, phone credit, trainers, flip flops. If anyone thinks there's a more important top 3, let me know. Adios.